Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Disventure Camp All-Stars Power Rankings. And today we are doing the Power Rankings for Episode 8 of Disventure Camp All-Stars. And gotta say, two villains in a row. Was not expecting two villains in a row, honestly. I mean, I knew that the next time Cyan loses, they would definitely vote out Ellie. I just didn't think that they would lose this episode because I didn't think they were going to do two villain exits in a row. Honestly, I thought Magenta was going to lose again, and I was like, oh god, they're going to be down to two, but no, they did not. And um, I kind of wish they made like Gabby maybe betray Ellie at one point, but what we got at the end of the episode was really cool. But anyways, we are going to move straight into it right now. All right, so for Magenta team at number three. Number three and number two are kind of the same for me, but really number three is definitely Ashley. I mean, not Ashley, Allie, because I'm pretty sure Jake and Ashley are going to be closer together. And number two is going to be Jake and Ashley in the power position because Ashley is the swing vote in this situation. And really, I'm assuming that she would pick Jake over Allie, but who knows? Maybe Jake will be annoying. Honestly, I don't know who was in the right this episode. I mean, I didn't really think that Jake was in the wrong or Allie was in the wrong. I don't think anyone was in the wrong here. Both of them had the reasons to be right in this episode, but whatever. Also, I do have to say about the whole Tom having a boyfriend thing. Yeah, that's a lie. I know I'm not the first person to say that, but that was for sure a lie. If that wasn't a lie, I'll literally eat like my pants. Like, are you serious right now? That was the biggest lie I've ever heard in my life. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to yellow team. Uh, Yellow team power rankings at number four. I mean, Yule. Yule is obviously the most expendable. At number three, you have Gret because it does seem like Rhea and Alec are getting closer. And number two and number one, Rhea and Alec. Really, Yule is at the bottom for the most part. So, and if yellow team ever loses again, it would definitely be a tie. They'd either, okay, so it'd either be a tie or somehow, which this is definitely not going to happen, Alec would flip over to Yule and Gret, which would be stupid to vote out Rhea. If Alec did that, that's a terrible move because he knows Yule and Gret are a pair. But really, the most realistic option here is Yule at the bottom with Gret and Rhea and Alec at the top, but mostly just Alec. On Cyan, number four, definitely Gabby. Now that Ellie's gone, but with her saying at the end of the episode that she would work with the Villains Alliance if coming into the merge, I can definitely see that happening, and I'm very excited to see that happen and Gabby on her villain arc. But at number three, I do have Aiden because I mean Aiden has been targeted a lot by Ellie in particular, but also kind of Gabby. But also, I surprisingly I moved Tess down to number two, and Tom is at number one because I mean Tom isn't really being targeted now, or Tess isn't really either. But now that Tess isn't the swing vote anymore, they I don't think that Tess is that crucial for the power. But Tom is like their challenge beast is like helping them win challenges for the most part. The only reason they lost was because Jake threw Aiden's key, but whatever. But that's the rankings I have for right now. Gabby at number four for the Cyan team because of her. Well, first of all, she was left out of this vote on Ellie, but I do think that she will be probably near the mid power coming into the merge. And also, I am going to predict when the merge will be for like the power rankings whenever it comes to that point. So an episode may come where I wait a week to see the trailer of the episode. Actually, now that I think about it, who knows? Maybe the merge could be the next vote, which is unlikely. But still, I do think that the merge is going to be coming around Final 9 or possibly Final 10. Okay, my prediction is that episode 9 will just be another elimination, and 10 will be an elimination. Episode 11 will be focused strictly on the comeback challenge from the voted out people. That's like 10, that's like nine people who will compete for a comeback challenge. No one will get voted out, and then we'll have the comeback challenge at the final, and someone will return, and it will be the final 10 again where they merge. And then, yeah. 13, episode 13 will probably be elimination, and the rest, so on and so forth. I'm guessing that the finale is going to be a two-parter. One of them will be a non-elimination, one of them will, whatever. But that's my prediction. But if we like rank the people from voted out for most likely to return and least likely to return Miriam. I mean, I don't think Miriam would have a shot in a challenge. Uh, I don't think Lake has a chance to return either anymore because of like having no plot really to return. There's not really a reason for Lake to return now that Ellie's gone. So unless both Ellie and Lake return, I don't think that there's like any chance of Lake coming back. Even Miriam kind of has a plot with the Villains Alliance, but Lake does not really have any plot going on now that Ellie's gone. Uh, Next, I gotta say Fiore. Even though I can see like a plot with like her and Alec, I don't think that she has a shot to win a comeback challenge or any challenge at all in this season because it'll probably be more physical challenges. Also, note, no physical challenge after Fiore's elimination. Was this season rigged against Fiore? But anyways, number 4, Hunter. Hunter doesn't really have a story aside from Ali, but I don't think Ali's gonna make the merge. But at number 3, Ellie. I don't think that she's going to return, but if she was, she would have a plot with Gabby and probably Ellie and Gabby both teaming up with the Villains Alliance during the merge. But also, I've been seeing people talk about how, like James, Ellie did not read out the names of the Patreons at the end of the episode as Marcus. But I really just think that that was because the voice actor was busy at the time, just like how James was. But I don't really care about that. But at number 2, I do have James. James would definitely have a plot with like Aiden and like with the whole Jake and with all the whole Jake thing. Like Aiden being, I mean, yeah, Aiden being mad at Jake. He definitely want to target Jake first. But the one that's most likely to return in my eyes, Connor. Connor would have a big plot if he returned with the whole Rhea thing, knowing about the Villains Alliance, Alec now knowing that he knows about the Villains Alliance. Like, Connor, like, if I had to pick one person to return and put my money on who would return, Connor. And, like, I can definitely see, like, Connor teaming up with uh, Aiden, Tess, Tom, Jake, and Ashley. But I mean, I do think that honestly, I do think that the first merge boot. I'm gonna do a little bit of elimination predictions. Next episode, I think the Magenta team is going to lose and Allie's gonna go. Uh, the next episode, where the supposed final 10 episode, what is that episode? I think that's episode 10. Yeah, episode 10. I probably yellow team loses. And I'm guessing it's going to be a tie between Yule and Rhea, possibly. And there would probably be a tiebreaker challenge, and who knows who goes there. And then episode 11 is probably going to, I'm going to predict, is going to be based. on the returning people. And I say Connor comes back, episode 12. I do think Aiden would be the first merge boot because the Villains Alliance, um, there would only be three of them at the time, but Gabby said that she would join the Villains Alliance. There'd be four members of the Villains Alliance. That's four votes that are going to vote together. I mean, either Yule or Rhea, whoever's there. Um, I think Jake would be way too better at Aiden to want to keep him. So I think that Jake would probably be able to convince Ashley, and Jake would be able to talk to the Villains Alliance and get the votes on Aiden. That's already 6 votes for Aiden. I do think Aiden would probably be the first merge boot if the merge is at final 10. So, I mean, I don't really know about the other predictions. Probably someone at the Villains Alliance. Connor would probably, if Yule loses that tiebreaker, Connor would probably try to get Rhea out. But uh, other than that, that's like pretty much my predictions for the rest of the season. Possible winners on each team. I can actually see Jake winning somehow. If they redeem Jake, uh, like I kind of think Jake is starting to get tolerable. Like after finding out, I mean, he was a little stupid this episode, but hey, he's tolerable to me at least now. Ashley, I can definitely see winning. People on yellow team, I can see Gret winning, but she just doesn't really have any content really. I can definitely see Alec winning as well. He's kind of getting slowed down a little bit since he created the Villains Alliance. On Cyan team, I guess I can see Gabby winning, but she just hasn't gotten a lot. But with this new villain arc, I can definitely see Gabby getting a lot more. I can see Tess winning, and I can see Tom winning. I can see literally everybody but Yule, Rhea, Aiden winning. Pretty much every single one of those except for Yule, Rhea, and Aiden. But there we have it. We have my power rankings for episode what is this? Episode 8 of Disventure Camp All Stars. I will see you in the next episode. I mean, I'll see you in the next couple weeks to do episode 9. And let's see if my alley prediction for the boot is right. All right. I'll see you later. Bye.